Good morning and welcome to News Lounge. I'm Holly Fallon.
And I'm Miles Maguire. Good morning.
And here to bring us weather and sport for the final time this year, Connor Tobin. What's happening in the world of sport today, Connor?
Peter Garrett went back to school to launch two new national education frameworks, a teacher performance assessment and the Empowering Local Schools initiative, which will see $3 million available for Queensland schools to operate more effectively. Minister Garrett says the increased funding is well deserved.
Teaching is a really important profession. Teachers are amongst our most prized professionals in this country.
But the real debate is the Gillard government's replacement performance assessment. Teachers will be forced to undertake yearly assessment. Those who perform highly can apply for bonuses of up to $10,000. Some believe the money could be better spent elsewhere.
Well, we've worked over 13 years to get something that suits Queensland schools, and I don't see that the federal government's announcement is going to add significantly to that.
But Mr Garrett says a national system is necessary and a decision on the assessment framework will be made later this year. Holly Fallon, QUT News.
Well, in September, legislation that would have amended the Marriage Act to legalise same-sex marriage was voted down in federal parliament, with 98 opposed and only 42 in favour. Although Prime Minister Julia Gillard allowed a conscience vote, opposition leader Tony Abbott did not, meaning several MPs who supposedly support gay marriage were forced to vote against it. Placing religion aside now, why do you think many heterosexual individuals still are against it? What would their excuse be?
Well, often it comes down to faith.
Emotions were high at Guide Dogs Queensland as volunteer carers hand back their beloved pet. This centre will be their new home until they are ready for an owner.
The pups have been in their homes being socialised, and it's been 10 to 12 months, and they've got emotional ties. They're very bonded with the puppies, and it's a hard day for them.
The emotional volunteers knew this day would come.
I do feel sad that the dog goes, but then knowing what the dog's going to become, or hopefully what the dog will become, that overcomes the sadness.
I think the purpose and the reason why we're doing it is just such a great cause.
Thousands of Queenslanders with little to no vision turn to guide dogs each year. But with only around 100 dogs graduating each year, the waiting list is long. This little pup costs $30,000 to breed, train and place. With no government support, Guide Dogs Queensland relies purely on sponsorship and donations. In 12 to 15 months, these pups will hopefully graduate to being full-time guide dogs. Holly Fallon, QUT News.
All right, let's leave it there. We'll be back tomorrow at the same time. We'll see you then.